A place where planes and ships mysteriously vanish without a trace, where time itself seems to stand still. A place so dangerous that even the US Navy fears to tread. Welcome to the most mysterious place on Earth, the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is an area in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean where a number of aircraft and ships are said to have mysteriously disappeared. It has been called the Devil's Triangle, the Hurricane Alley, and the Graveyard of the Atlantic. This region is basically a loose collection of islands in the Sargasso Sea, located in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. The boundaries of this triangle are Miami, Florida, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and the island of Bermuda. This means that the Bahamas also fall within the boundaries of the Bermuda Triangle. This area is known for its unpredictable weather conditions and rogue waves which can easily capsize or damage even the largest of vessels. It was in the early 1950s when the term Bermuda Triangle first came into existence. Before then, there were no reports of any unusual maritime disappearances in this area. From the beginning, it was considered to be an area with unpredictable weather. Many pilots and sailors lost their lives to the storms of the Bermuda Triangle. However, the theory of anything more sinister going on here really took off in 1952. It was in the month of December in the year 1952 that a group of 5 US Navy bombers, along with a Navy seaplane, went missing over the Bermuda Triangle while participating in a routine flight training exercise. These 6 aircraft carried a total of 14 men who all vanished without a trace, leaving behind no wreckage nor any sign of life. Even after extensive searches by the United States Navy, only 2 of the 5 bombers were found, but they were empty. While the search for Flight 19, as this group of bombers became known, continued, another plane went missing. This was the seaplane sent to search for the missing bombers. Captain James C.O. Steely, the man who led the search mission of Flight 19, was quoted as saying, "We searched for them for 3 days without finding any trace. We did everything possible under the circumstances to locate the missing planes, and up to the present, nothing has turned up." He further stated, "I personally saw a terrific display of light in the sky, similar to a large fireworks display. I could not see the planes, but I know they were there because I felt the concussion of their bombs as they exploded." After that, the sky was filled with red, yellow, and green flames and smoke. I estimate that about 30 seconds elapsed before we heard the explosions. I'm convinced that these bombs exploded from some unknown force. I believe that all 5 planes were definitely down. All 14 men aboard Flight 19 and the search plane perished in the Bermuda Triangle. This event led to many theories regarding the cause of their disappearance. Some said the planes had crashed into the ocean, while others suggested they had been abducted by aliens. In 1954, Edward Van Winkle Jones wrote an article for Reader's Digest titled "The Deadly Bermuda Triangle." In this article, he discussed the loss of a US Navy seaplane and 4 of the 5 bombers that had gone missing in the area. He claimed that there were at least 50 ships and 16 aircraft that had disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle since the year 1918. The United States government tried to dismiss his article as pure fiction, but Jones insisted that he had done thorough research and collected data from the official reports of the US Navy. This led to the government revealing the details of 27 cases of ships and aircraft reported missing in the Bermuda Triangle. They, however, claimed that there was no need to suspect foul play. Instead, bad weather was given as the most likely explanation for their disappearance. In the years following Jones's article, the Bermuda Triangle gained a lot of popularity, and many people came forward with their own theories. One of the most prominent theories is that the Bermuda Triangle is a portal to another dimension. According to this theory, there is a hole in the space-time continuum in the Bermuda Triangle, and anything that enters it gets transported to another world. This includes planes, ships, and even people. There is absolutely no evidence to support this claim, but it makes for an interesting story nonetheless. Another popular theory is that the Bermuda Triangle is actually a giant whirlpool. This whirlpool is said to suck in anything that comes too close, including planes and ships. There is some evidence to support this claim. In the year 1909, a Norwegian steamer named the Titan was sailing through the Bermuda Triangle when it was suddenly sucked into a massive whirlpool. The ship was completely destroyed, and all 19 crew members perished. Similarly, in the year 1918, a French steamer named the Antilles was also destroyed by a whirlpool in the same area. However, it is important to note that whirlpools of this size are very rare, and there have only been a few reports of them occurring in the Bermuda Triangle. Another claim about the Bermuda Triangle is that the magnetic fields in this area are very strong, and they can mess with the compasses of ships, leading them off course. This may have contributed to the disappearance of some ships in the past, but it is not enough to explain the presence of modern aircraft going missing. Furthermore, the US Navy has conducted numerous tests of their equipment in the Bermuda Triangle, and none of them have shown any signs of malfunctioning. Yet another explanation for the Bermuda Triangle is the presence of methane gas. According to this theory, methane gas is released from the ocean floor in the Bermuda Triangle. This creates bubbles in the water which can cause ships to sink. However, this does not explain why aircraft also go missing in the area. Some believe that the Bermuda Triangle is home to a mysterious underwater city that sucks the life out of anything that gets too close. This underwater city has never been discovered, and it is likely that it does not exist. However, there are many shipwrecks in the Bermuda Triangle that may have inspired this theory. One of the more outlandish claims about the Bermuda Triangle is that it is a gateway to hell. According to this theory, the gates of hell are located in the Bermuda Triangle, and sometimes they open, allowing demons to enter the world. These demons are said to be responsible for the disappearance of ships and planes in the area. This theory is not supported by any evidence, and it is likely that it is just a myth. Perhaps the most popular theory is that the Bermuda Triangle is a UFO hotspot, and many aircraft that go missing there are actually taken by aliens. There have been numerous reports of UFO sightings in the Bermuda Triangle, and it is possible that aliens are using the area as a base of operations. Some believe that the aliens in this area abduct the crew of ships and planes so that they can study them. This would explain why there are often no signs of a struggle or a crash. However, there is no evidence to support this claim. The reality is that we don't know what happened to many of the ships and planes that have gone missing in the Bermuda Triangle. There are many theories, but no one knows for sure. What we do know is that the Bermuda Triangle is a dangerous place, and those who travel there should be prepared for anything. In the year 1970, a chartered DC-3 was carrying 18 people from Puerto Rico to Florida when it disappeared over the Bermuda Triangle. This incident was strange because the pilot had reported good weather, and there was no indication of trouble. The plane was simply gone. In 1972, a Cessna 172 left the Bahamas for Florida when it too vanished without a trace. Again, there was no indication of trouble, and the weather was good. In 1975, a Piper PA-23 went missing on a flight from Florida to the Bahamas. The plane was never found, and neither was the pilot nor the passenger. In the year 1982, a small private plane left Florida for the Bahamas, with 7 people on board. It disappeared over the Bermuda Triangle without leaving a trace. In 1984, a Convair 541 was flying from Florida to Puerto Rico when it went off course and entered the Bermuda Triangle. Despite multiple attempts, the pilots could not get in contact with air traffic control. When the plane was finally located, it was found to be empty. In 1990, a Learjet 24 went missing after taking off from Florida. The plane was en route to the Bahamas when it disappeared. No wreckage was ever found, and no trace of the 4 people on board was ever recovered. The Bermuda Triangle is a vast area, and it is possible that some of the planes that have gone missing there may have simply crashed into the ocean. However, there is no evidence of any of the planes that have gone missing in recent years having crashed. Additionally, the fact that some of the planes have been found empty suggests that something strange is going on in the Bermuda Triangle. In recent years, many people have come forward with their own theories about what is going on in the Bermuda Triangle. Some believe that there is a portal to another dimension there that is sucking in anything that comes too close. Others believe that the Bermuda Triangle is a UFO hotspot, and that aliens are responsible for many of the disappearances. Whatever the truth may be, the Bermuda Triangle remains one of the most mysterious places on Earth. And until we find out what is going on there, it will continue to fascinate and terrify us. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave us a like. Thanks for watching.